Hey YouTube, this is the Art of Prepping. Today we're just going to talk about Bahco knives. They're made by Mora knives of Sweden. They're just a great all-around, excellent quality option for the bushcrafter, survivalist, for a carpenter, utility knife. It could be just a general camp knife, but there's different variations and models and stuff. Today we're looking at this particular Bahco. You can get these in multi-packs on Amazon for cheap for less than $8. This particular model is the 2444, 2444, and it's very comparable to the Mora Companion. So if you're into these kind of knives, they do come in two different types of blade steels. The stainless steel and of course the high carbon steel. This one is the stainless steel, and as you can see there, they come in a nice Scandi grind for easy manipulation and feather sticking and for slicing food and prep work. And as you can see, it's a drop point blade. Blade's about 4 inches, just a hair over 4 inches. The overall knife, it's just a little over 8.5 inches. The knife in the sheath is just a little bit over 9 inches, just a hair. And it has this particular one is the orange one, but it's a type of molded plastic. And I like the orange for the basic fact that it has good visibility. High visibility is great for when you're out in the bush. If you drop it by accident, you're not going to have to be scurrying around trying to find it and accidentally cut yourself. It has a nice rubber over-molded handle here. It's super grippy. And I have extra large hands, as you can see, fits very well. And over here, we'll put it back into the sheath. It has a nice friction snap into the sheath. There's no rattle. You can, hang it inverted. It's a one-piece, single molded sheath, and it has this clip here. And it has this little teeth area, and it kind of grips so that it can't pop up off your belt. It also has some cutouts here, so you can do different modifications or store it or hang it in different manners, and a drainage hole on the bottom. Once again, these knives can be had in multi-packs for less than $8. And if you buy them individually, they typically are around $8 to $10. There's a lot of different types of modifications that can be done to these, and as you probably have seen in a lot of other videos, or even have thought about, you can do general modifications. On this particular one, what I simply have done was take a Coghlan's fire steel, and I put on here on the front forward facing area with a piece of small diameter bungee cord, held on with a Ranger band from a tire inner tube from a bicycle. And then I just took the striker plate, or the striker for the fire starter, and tucked it in on the bottom, and just reinforced it with a piece of bungee cord. On the top here, what I've done is I've taken a strip of, or a length of parachute cord. This is 550 type 3 parachute cord. And I've wrapped it around, starting with the top here of the clip of the base of the handle, and then I wrapped it around, so when I need this and don't want to actually just clip this on my belt, I can just unravel this and just use this as a sling. So I can just pick whatever shoulder I want, put it over my shoulder, across my chest area, and let it dangle on one or the other side of the person, So that just gives you a belt-free or a pants-free type of dangler, and you can move it around your body easier that way than constantly taking it off your belt and putting it somewhere else. And even though it only weighs a few ounces, the whole kit, it just provides that much less weight off your belt if you have those concerns. You can make even further modifications than this. You can drill a hole here. I haven't done it. And if you wanted a lanyard, you can also take the spine of the knife and literally grind it down to a 90-degree bevel. This one has not been done, but The reason you would want to do that is for the fact that you can take your fire steel and use the back of the knife as a striker as well. And then you can also use it as a scraper. You can scrape down and create tinder that way. So it's a good reason to do that. On this particular Bahco, this is one of their Laplander series. It's the same thing, it's just a different color. And it came with in a combo kit with the Laplander handsaw. So in this one, I just put a piece of bungee cord here and a piece of Gorilla tape, so that this magnesium bar and fire starter can slide in and out of this particular cavity here that's made by the Ranger band, and some bungee cord to hold it in place more. I also tucked in the striker in the same spot. And this one, what I have done though was did that mod. I did do the mod for the blade, the spine of the blade. I did make it at a 90 degree, and you can use sandpaper for that or a belt sander. So these are just some options. These are just an overall, just a really neat knife. And here's a small Swiss Army knife, comparison of size. I also have a Spyderco Bird Cara 2 for size. And lastly, here's a Coghlan's that you can just pick up at Walmart or online for, you know, $5 to $7 range. And this is just for size as well. So this is just a really good option, budget friendly bushcraft knife, survival knife, backpacker's knife. It would, for a lot of people, it's a secondary knife because it weighs so low, you know, such a low amount of weight that it doesn't really cause problems to carry it, you know, along with your primary knife. So let me know what you think about this setups, or if you have any other mods. There's a lot of cool things you can do with Velcro as well. And you could layer Ranger bands, putting in like fishing hooks and fishing line. And you can do a lot of layering with that, either with the bungee cords to reinforce it. But, you know, mainly in combination with Velcro strips, the heavier duty, the better, and Ranger bands. And you can tuck stuff in there, like non-lubricated condoms for water collection, and you know, water purification pills and tablets can be stuck in there. So it's almost endless of what you can do. Some people even put a small pouch on there and they attach it. So if you have pictures or ideas, just let me know. Thanks again for watching.